Welcome to MLB The Show. This is a franchise game. It's been a while since I posted a franchise game, but wanted to get back onto it, so here we go. Making a trade after the terrible loss we had last game, and it's for Chris Davis. Well, we're going to be doing a Wilson Ramos for Chris Davis straight up trade. I did look for other teams and other packages, but I couldn't really find any. So it's going to be Wilson Ramos for Chris Davis. I believe this works for both teams. They needed a catcher badly, and we needed a power swinger, which is the whole reason I looked at Chris Davis in the first place. 87 left or against right, 85 against left. So he's going to end up taking the starting spot in most games for Robbie Grossman. Because of that move, we had to cut a couple people like Dustin. Jacoby Jones will also be cut, as I removed him for 40 man when I think I meant to cut him. But yeah, we're going to cut Jacoby. And then we have one more cut, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, JJ Bush will also be cut. So obviously we cut one of them so we could bring in Chris Davis. But the other reasons we cut players is to, one, pick up the best remaining free agent, Roberto Osuna. And I wanted to make sure we had a closer that I know is going to be able to close for us. And Roberto fit that mold. We're going to give him a 3-year deal. The first 2 years we may not be the best team, but I feel like on that third year we have a club option, so if we're not great that third year we can also decline it. But I think Roberto Osuna is going to be with the team for a while. I feel like he's going to be somebody that's going to be able to, be part of that foundation for a possible World Series winning team. We also brought in a 20-year-old prospect, Bobby Radar. Just a 1-year, 80K deal, quick and easy. Looks like a decent prospect. Again, only 20. He's got some power. Wanted to try to improve our power. Decent fielding and okay reaction. A little slow, but for a first baseman, not too bad. Should hopefully progress throughout the years with the team. I'm hoping he becomes something. We're gonna put him in Double-A, so he'll be in Double-A for a bit. This is our rotation: Boyd, Turnbull, Alexander Mize, and then you see all our relief pitchers. As soon as, of course, our closer, Fulmer's going to move to our setup guy with Jose. We're going against the Kansas City Royals and their 9-12 record. We're 11-11, so we're breaking even. We're trying to get to 12 wins, obviously. Break our 500. Akil Baddoo will be starting in left field. Other than that, the rest of the team is about what you expect. Chris Davis is our DH. Part of their team, they got Mondesi, Andrew, Perez, Soler, Santana, Merrifield, Olivares, Alberto, and Lopez is their DH. And we're going against Danny Duffy, who I thought was a good matchup, which is the reason I wanted to play this team in the first place. It's raining, so I think it's our first game with some weather. Tyler Alexander will be starting this game, trying to get his first win. So 5 starts, 0-1 record with a 8 ERA, which is very not good. 22 strikeouts in about 22 innings, 35 hits given up. And he's walked 8 people. Alberto Mondesi up for them. Strike with the first pitch. Hopefully things can stay like that. Second pitch is smacked and it gets right by us. Left fielder picks it up and he'll sit at first. Mondesi's a very young player as he steals second. Gets there with no problem. Andrew up. Andrew hits this deep. And Victor Reyes is able to make the play. Mondesi goes 3. And yep, stays at 3. But easy play. So we already got a guy at third, which isn't very good. And he's going straight to home. So he was at 1, stole to 2, got to 3 on a sack, and then got home off a single right there. Swing and a miss to get a first K. Already down 1-0 is not very good. And there is a run to second, and we throw him off the bag. He might have been safe regardless, but he's for sure safe after the throw away from the plate. 3-2 count here, and we walk him, so they have a guy on first and second. With Merrifield up, swing and a miss to get the strike, only giving up 1 run in the first. Prefer not to give up any, as we do a bunt, which will be our first out of the first inning. Prefer not to give up any scores in the first inning, as we smack one here and it'll just barely get down. It's a very high pitch. Nico's able to get a little bit of it. Chris Davis up, his first at bat is a strikeout. Gary Sanchez up, his first at bat of the game is a strikeout. So just a couple of strikeouts to start our first inning. This ball is kind of popped up, but it'll get down, and that's a base hit and start of the second. Hanser breaks his bat. We get him at first, try to throw it to second to get double play, and we don't. Probably should have thrown 2 then 1. Little mess up there as we walk Lopez, so they have a guy back on first and second. Hits this and it'll just barely stay fair, and that's going to bring in at least 1 run as we run by the ball. We don't know where we're going. And that brings in 2 runs. They won't go for the inside the park. But Mondesi already has 2 hits to start the game as this is popped up. And let's see if Mondesi decides to run home, and he does. It's going to be a tough throw, and it's a bad throw. So we're already down 4-0 start of the second. Not a very good indicator of what's going to go on for the rest of the game, as Perez gets a swing and a miss for a strike. We pop this one up. Yep. Nice little catch. Victor Reyes ain't able to get a lot of it. Castro's hit is also straight to the, well, not straight to the first baseman, but it pops up to the first baseman. Nunez, swing and a miss, ends our second. So again, just not doing a very good job of hitting early on in games. Need to get better. As Soler hits this one, rips it middle, and he'll get on first to start the third. Santana up next, he'll hit it, and it should have been a double play, but it's more than likely going to be counted as an error. I would assume that hit our third baseman directly in the chest, it looked like, as this one's a pop-up. So our first out after they already have 2 guys on base. But we've been down. I don't know if we've ever been down before, but we've been down by a couple of runs. So this is not the scariest thing in the world, as that did not bring home any runs. Could have easily. Nicky Lopez smacks this one deep. Not really that deep, but it's going to be a pop-up. Going for a home, and he's gunned out. What a throw. Nomar, swing and a miss. Scoop hits it, and it looks like a pop-up, and it is a pop-up, unfortunately. Akil, bad swing and a miss. A change up inside. Should have easily just been a ball. Alberto Mondesi again, already 2 for 2. Make that 3 for 3 as he rips it at our pitcher. Pitcher's not able to make the play. Mondesi's killing us this game. We got Andrew up, who will hit it straight to our third baseman, who will get the double play. Close one on the first. Salvador Perez, 1 and 2 for the game, hits this, and it'll not get by us. Nice little easy out to end the 4th. Nico Goodrum will hit this very low pitch, but it does not matter as it's a quick out. Chris Davis hits this one far and deep, but it's just going to be a pop-up. Now, the acquisition of Chris Davis was something that I was very excited about. Is a guy that gives us tons of power, somebody that can bring in runs. He's our 3-hole hitter, as Gary Sanchez bring the power on that one, smacks it deep to finally put a score on our board. Down by 4, but that gives some life to the team. Gary Sanchez, who was the first trade of our franchise, smacks it deep. There's Victor Reyes hitting it in the gap. He'll get on first. But yeah, Chris Davis, tons of power. Somebody that I want. I just wanted to add some more power. Gary was really our only power guy, and combining the two should help our team bring in more runs, hopefully, as that smacks straight to their shortstop. Solar hits this deep. Nice little catch. Chris Davis typically will be playing left field for us. Keel Badu will also be playing some left field, as this is ripped. He'll get a single there. Whit Merrifield 0 for 2 pops this one up for the second out of the inning. Hanser hit, just need one out. Go third, second, we go first. Could have really went anywhere though, as Nunez strikes out. Mazzara, little dinker, and he will not beat out the throw. Good try by Nomar though to get there. Scoop smacks this. Oh, not able to make the play as their left fielder. We get to second. Just barely over their left fielder's head. Scoops has 3 doubles on the season, it looks like. Scoop's been very nice for us. Is that a Badu? Badu strikes out, it looks like. Scoop has been one of our better players this season for sure. I don't know if he's been one of our better hitters, as there's a little pop-up. But Scoop has definitely been somebody that I'm interested to see where he goes. He's up there in age, close to 30. So maybe we trade him by the trade deadline or whatnot. But he's been one of the better players on our team. As Mondesi gets another steal in the game. Mondesi's just been having a blast against us in the rain. As this should be out number 2. It is, but Mondesi moves up to third, which is not a good sight as Salvador Perez is up. And that'll bring in Mondesi. As bad reaction time by our right fielder, he gets on to first. Oof, that's a good rip. Left center field, and we can't make the play, so that is going to get that guy to third. Oh, he's running to home. And he gets home. Salvador Perez brings in their 7th run. So we've had enough of Tyler Alexander. Bad game. Not getting his second win. Probably getting his first win. Probably getting his second loss. We bring in Jose. And we get our final out of the 6th. Nico Goodrum up. Rips this just barely on the line. He'll get a single. Chris Davis hits this one real high up in the air, but it's not deep enough. That's going to be our first out. Gary Sanchez. A little wild pitch there. Gets a kill on second. Nice little hit here. Gets our guy out at first, but we do bring a guy at third as we get hit by pitch. So we have guys on the corners. Castro smashes this one just by it, so we bring in a run to make it 7-2. Nunez up, and that'll end our inning. Just a nice little pop-up. As far as what Merrifield hits this, and it looks like it's going to be a pop-up. As far as what I plan for the rest of the series, I'm going to try to change some settings to make these videos a little bit shorter. As this is hit just by our third baseman. I'll probably have just a couple more games for the season. I want to get onto the off-season stuff. The draft will probably be one of the next 2 episodes as we catch a guy stealing there. Hands are up, hits this one, and it won't get by us to end the 7th. But yeah, I'll probably see the draft one of the next 2. As I thought I checked, but they said it was an out. We'll see the draft next 2. We'll see a couple more games, maybe 3 or 4, and then we'll go to off season. I just wanted to kind of see who the foundational guys were on this team. As Danny gets his 10th strikeout there, and I kind of have an idea of who I want to build this team around and what I'm looking for. So I'm really excited to for the future. Obviously, this season's not been a good season for us. I guess we're 11-11, which isn't bad, but this loss, the Astros loss, it's just not looking good as this is ripped to our right fielder on a full count. Down 7-2, get the strikeout there. But yeah, we'll go more in depth on who I want to build it as that ends our 8th. And then they hit this play, which we're not able to make the play with the center fielder. Dive. And that's going to basically end the game. That's going to bring in the 2 guys. There's 1. And we're just not able to make the throw. Makes it 9-2. And then we really don't do nothing in the bottom of the 9th. Strikeout to end the game. Bad loss for us. We gave up 18 hits. Tyler was responsible for 14 of those. So I don't know if you'll see too many more Tyler games. We had 7 hits on our own, which ain't bad. 2 runs, not bad. Just bad pitching for us. They were crushing us all game. Mondesi went 4 for 5. Really good game. But yeah, we'll see a couple more games this season. We'll see the draft. The off season is what I'm expected to make the most changes. I don't know if we'll see too many trades. Probably a couple more for the trade deadline and such. But we're not buyers. We're more than likely sellers. Yeah, I'm just excited for the rest of this series. I'll talk more about the foundational players in a couple later episodes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.